It's showtime.
Hello. Did it work? Did it work? I gotta make sure. Okay, we're live. We're live. And can you hear me? That's always the concern. It worked! Yay! Okay. Want to make sure. I've got my mic pointed toward me, and I want to make sure it's not too loud or abrasive. You know how like when a microphone is too loud and it sounds fried? Like when you're on hold with any place and it's like all crunchy sounding and it's like, oh my god. Hello. If you're new here, my name's Deb. Welcome. We're gonna draw word things together. The theme this week and 2 weeks ago is Beetlejuice. And I got a Beetlejuice t-shirt for the occasion. Wah, wah. And also, gotta have the jewelry. I also have a sweatshirt of this. The handbook for the recently deceased. Thank you so much. So Melissa's here, Jessica's here, Katarina. Hello. Well, welcome one and all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for drawing with me or just hanging out. Cool beans. I've got some fun ones today. If you're a fan of the movie, you should recognize all of these things. If you've never seen it before, you're gonna wonder what the hell's going on. But it is what it is. Hi, Kristen. Just hanging out while you clean the basement. Fun. Oh, so fun. Come clean mine when you're done. You wanna come be a buddy and clean mine? You wanna? I'll make some cookies for you. Gonna hang out and try to work. Cool. All right. I've already seen the second one twice. So I take it you liked it, huh? You like it, Katarina? I've seen it once. I feel like I have to see it again. Is it me or was it a completely different vibe from the first one? I can't say different vibe. It's just so, how strong will the cookies be? Not so strong that you can't get your work done, okay? Okay, young lady? Can't have you just giggling and not doing anything if you're gonna clean my basement. I've paid you with, home-baked goods. Come on now. Let's be real. Oh, and Kristen, didn't you, rent out a movie theater with your friends so that everyone could, bring their kids? And how did it go? Can you tell us, or are you too busy cleaning the basement? I don't want to distract you from your job, from your chores. Who am I kidding? I haven't had any cookies in a very long time. Me neither. Katarina said, absolutely loved it. It reminded me of Mars Attacks, another Tim Burton film. That is one I've never seen the entirety of. I need to see that. I noticed a lot of references to his artwork. Oh. So Kristen said, we did. They rented out the movie theater. Oh, I'm totally distracted now. Well, I mean, if you're going to be here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, listen, I can be the bad guy. You can explain to your partner and your family why the basement is so filthy disgusting because you didn't clean it like you were supposed to and you promised to today. I was not a fan of the new one. It was okay, but I think I ruined it by watching the first one the Friday before. Kristen, I have mixed feelings about it too. There are parts that I really loved about it. Love the soundtrack. Amazing. I mean, the MacArthur Park song. The MacArthur Park song is just the weirdest song in existence. I've always, like, when I was a kid, every once in a while hearing it being like, what? Someone made a cake, it's in the rain, and they're crying about it? What? What? What kind of cookies were they having when they wrote that song? What was in that cake? Pray tell, what was inside that cake? Why is it so precious? You know, I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh, it's so insane. And it's just, there were some things that I felt key characters that I really missed. Without giving too much away. Just saying, like, you know, I would have given anything to see Otho. Otho's my boy. The first one is just so good. I know. It's impossible to please somebody like me who is such a super fan of the first one. But I feel like I have to see it a second time, the new one a second time, because I liked it. It just went in a way different direction than I would have thought. Not necessarily bad, but it was just, I don't know, the rhythm of it was very different than the first one. But Michael Keaton was great, Catherine O'Hara was great, Winona was great, Jenna Ortega was great, Willem Dafoe was great, Danny DeVito's appearance was great. I mean, there was some good stuff in there. It's not like I'm gonna throw out the baby with the bathwater. It was just, I need to get, like, acclimated into the newer version. That's all. So, yeah. And I did notice a few throwbacks. Like, let's put it this way. In the wedding scene of the first one, when Beetlejuice is rifling around in his pocket for a wedding ring, he comes upon this finger. Just maybe you'll need to know that for the next one. There were just little things that I obsessively, like, looked for and noticed, because I'm just, you know, I notice the ridiculous little details. Katarina says Dolores looks like the original concept art for Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. Yes, I can see that. Really beautiful actress too. Donna Summer did a version of that song, and I can't help but dance to it. Heavy disco in that version. Yes, yeah. I forget who did the first one. Why do I want to say Burt Bacharach? Burt Bacharach? I don't know. I forgot. But I usually think of the Donna Summer one. Yeah. Katerina said, if the cast wasn't in Burton's Batman films, they were in the Nolan Batman films, so I'm wondering if we will get another Burton Batman finally. That would be interesting. I'd love to go back to the campy Tim Burton Batman. Michael Keaton will always be my Batman. I'm an 80s kid. He was my Batman. I've been in love with Michael Keaton since Mr. Mom, okay? Michael Keaton is gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Mila caught the wedding finger. Oh! Very good. Did anyone catch something that was in the very beginning, like in the model, when the drone shot was flying over? There might have been a throwback to a couple characters. I was like, but I won't say anything. Richard Harris. Oh, Richard Harris was the original MacArthur Park. Kristen said, okay, I feel like nobody will start drawing if I keep talking. I feel like no one will draw if I keep talking. I'm the one who won't shut up. Just watched Mr. Mom again this weekend. Ugh, it's so good. And you know what? It really holds up. Before we get started, I thought I'd show you real quick. First of all, I am more than halfway through this sketchbook. I have pre-blobinated some pages, as Sophie would say. But I do have my no feet sticker is here, and my sandworm. So you can find them at debbiedrawsfunny.com if that interests you. So I have them here. They are glossy stickers, super cute together. Couldn't decide which one I wanted to put on the cover. And then this is my little promo spot. If you are in my Discord, you know something about this, Rebel Snail Club. So I have these in my shop as well. Those are for artists who like to draw at their own pace and don't like to follow the timer. They like to do things their own way. And it's cool beans. The Rebel Snail lives in all of us, sometimes. Draw Weird Things sticker. You might recognize a couple of these weird characters. Maybe. They've been featured in Draw Weird Things videos. This is a new one, Don't Drink the Paint Water. That one just dropped, as the kids say. This one is the Weirdo Drawing Club sticker. This one's pretty discounted. It's just kind of to cover the cost and shipping. And that's in my shop. You don't have to be an official Weirdo Drawing Club member of the Patreon to get one. You can totally get one otherwise. But I thought I'd show you some other spooky stickers since we're doing spooky stuff. That's Annabelle, the real Annabelle. The real deal Annabelle. A Ouija board sticker, the skeleton drinking a pumpkin spice latte. This is not spooky, but you know, if you're going Tim Burton, I mean, this kind of clock was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and I actually have one on my wall because of it. There's a ghost behind a mushroom. There's the dancing pumpkin dude, unsolved mystery sticker. I just kind of grabbed a bunch of stuff to share. I've also got some Halloween spooky season cards, if that's your vibe. This actually doesn't have to be for Halloween. This is for any time. This is not for Halloween. This is for when someone gets a new house and you say you hope it isn't haunted. There's a ghostie in the back. This is an art print of mine. That used to be a Patreon exclusive. I love this art print. I worked very hard on it. And then here's another one. But that's not what you guys came for. You came here to draw or watch me draw and hang out. My English teacher always said I was I've never seen this word before. I need to get my thesaurus out. Loquacious in school. Please define loquacious and use it in a sentence. I saw you used it in a sentence, but that sentence makes nothing to me. So maybe I'm the problem when it comes to talking. Oh, does loquacious mean like very talkative? That should go in like Sophie's word channel. Sophie McPike has I think she has like a word thing. Wordy. I talk way too much. Me too. You're in good, familiar, safe space territory. Did that make any sense? All right. So instead of stalling, I guess we should get started. So let's see. I was trying to think of which one to do first, and I think this is going to be a challenging one, but I think we can do it. The Sawed in Half, the magician's assistant, who is got sexy legs, but she's been sawed in half. And Beetlejuice does try to make the moves on her at one point because he can't resist those hot, sexy gams. Is it gams or yams? I just stare off into space and think about it. Wow, so exciting to watch. So I smushed a bunch of paint around and threw a blow dryer on it because it was going to take forever to dry. So we've got some prepared pages here today. Okay, I decided I was going to go Neo Color 2s again. I think I'm going to have a better drawing experience this time. Also, it's GAMS. Thank you, Melissa. Also, if the feed starts to get dodgy or stuck and frozen, please let me know. I left one GIF, the Beetlejuice sign, because I just, last time I had like 8 different GIFs going and had no clue that was going to mess with the bandwidth. And then Stephanie, Black and White to Color, had said, I think it might be your animations that are causing the live stream to have issues, and the live stream crashed. And I was like, no, it wouldn't be that. And then Melissa's like, yeah, it might be. And then they were both like, yeah, it's taking up the bandwidth. And I had no idea. No idea that could happen. Kristen, if you do draw these later, we know you're gonna just kill it. You're gonna kill it. I feel like we need a good amount of time with this one. I'm gonna go with 8 minutes. 8 minutes! Where can we put this? Does this have like doesn't have a clip. I'll just set it there. You don't have to follow the timer. I'm mostly doing it so that I don't get too distracted. Me get too distracted. Always distracted. Oh boy. Let's see, she's got hand here, hand over here. I mean, it's like looking at this, I can already picture how Kristen would draw it. Do you see what I'm saying? Her artwork's amazing. Freaking amazing. I'm always quite blown away. I've been doing a lot of Neocolor too the last couple days. I was catching up on a Beth Spencer Introvert Drawing Club drawing session that she did with Katie Moody. And it was, check out these cheekbones on her. Drawing owls. So I have been, so actually I look like I have corpse hands, okay? I have dead people fingernails. That's not nail polish. I mean, there's like just a clear coat or something, but I have blue fingernails. I did not ingest cyanide, for all you Murder, She Wrote and true crime lovers who know that when someone's died of cyanide poisoning, they have blue fingernails. Like, that's one of the clues. And they're supposed to smell like almonds. Very random. Yeah, so I was using a bunch of like dark blue Neocolors and just smooshing around because I was doing this, and I have blue fingernails now. I didn't expect it to stain my hands, but well, there you have it. Wait, I was like, I had a different blue. I'm like, why is this not showing up so well? She's got legs. They're just not attached to her body. She never begs. Don't know words. She got legs. Okay, sorry. Catching up on the chat here. I think about you all the time because I'm feeling really guilty for ignoring the picture book. What picture book? I must know about it, which means I need to freaking work on, your picture book, Oh, well, it takes time. It takes time. Kristen said, we thought about it today. It counts now. There you go. Don't let me off the hook that easy, she says. Kristen said, Deb, do you keep boxes of your kids' stuff like artwork and their writing from school and etc.? I've got a 22-year-old and 17-year-old twins. We have a lot of stuff. I mean, there are certain things that like have gone away, but like for me, like their drawings and their sketchbooks and things like that, like those are so precious to me. Like they don't care about them as much as I do. Like anytime they had homework or something, I mean, I didn't care about that. Like recycle it, you know, unless they wanted to keep it. But if they had something that had like a cute doodle on it, I totally kept it. I have to. I'm just like, oh, it's precious. it's very hard to get rid of that kind of stuff, I think. But it's also very hard to hang on to it because it starts to take over your life. And, you know, we don't need all these extra papers and things. I still have their, this is gonna sound mean when I say crappy ceramics, but they are so chunky and weird looking, these ceramics that they make in elementary school. They're like cute and endearing, but they are just, you know, they're not very good. We're talking these were, you know, 5 and 6 year old children making them, but yes, I still have those. And I'm like, maybe we need to put these away somewhere. I don't know that we have to like have them on full display on shelves. Jessica said, I never knew you were so knowledgeable about cyanide poisoning, Debbie. Don't cross me. Don't. I know about cyanide. I know how to, actually I have no idea how to get a hold of it, but I know how to identify if somebody's died of it. I'm just, you know, an armchair detective. Kristen said, it's so much. Basically, Mila just goes through them and laughs once in a while. Oh yeah, I throw out the homework unless it's really funny writing. Yeah, that too. You gotta hang on to something that's got like a cute little story on it or something. I can't get rid of it either. I know, it has really serious sentimental value. My parents still have our school stuff. I need to throw out the rest, said Melissa. That would be a lot of stuff. Katerina says, I'm 27 and my brother's 26. I still have stuff like that my mom kept. I'm glad that she held on to some stuff, especially my art. Helped me realize how far I've come, LOL. It's true. I mean, when you get to look back at things, also it just kind of sparks like memories. It's kind of crazy when you look back at stuff and you're like, whoa, I remember this assignment, or I remember drawing this. I remember writing this story. I still have some of my old school stuff. My mom gave me a bunch of it recently. So I have stuff like from when I was in school. But look at the eyes. But yeah, it's you can't hold on to everything. It takes up so much space. All right, so we're gonna put the couch in here somewhere. I think I'm gonna be adding time to this because number one, I've been chatting like crazy. This is like the opposite of art hang parties. I waste a lot of time and then don't get things done. Melissa's like, organized, on the dot. We've got a timer. We're sticking to it. I'm just like, whatever. Melissa's organized. She's got her act together. She's a professional. I'm just over here like, bleep, bleep. So I think we're a very odd couple for like hosting a drawing session together, because I'm like, I'm a hot mess. What do you want to do with me? What am I even doing here? Yeah, we're gonna just keep going. Outline the book here. I feel like we're gonna have to just go in with our lovely, trusty Stabilo All pencil. It's the love of my life, this pencil. Just amazing. Oh, we can go. I feel like we're gonna use up a lot of this pencil doing that. This amazing hairdo she has. Oh my gosh. And then we're just gonna outline everything because she deserves to be outlined. I really didn't give her cheekbones much justice here, but okay. She's got a real look on her face in this. Okay, and her arm here. very noodly arms, but that is okay. We're just gonna keep it loosey-goosey. Look at this one. Oh my. And then she's got like her torso cut in half, so we're gonna have to somehow address that, but we gotta put these fishnets on. This is the part I was looking most forward to. I think I did the legs justice. The rest of her, I mean, sorry lady. Now we've got this guy on the side, but I don't think we're gonna be coloring him in. I feel like I've got to add to this couch in the background here. The couch needs fixing. How do we show that that cushion is in the back? Let's get a darker green. This isn't darker really, is it? Well, I guess it's a little darker. And then, you know what? Good enough. Good enough. Let's move on. Let's move on. Art Hang Party already exists. You do you, says Melissa. Art Hang Party and Debbie Draws Funny are two different wonderful things. I appreciate the format of both. Oh, thank you. Your perfect teeny tiny bangs. She's so cute. I always want to be able to have those little baby bangs myself. I don't think I can pull them off. I've tried many times. Jessica said, my grandma had that exact hairstyle except hers was a grayish blue, which is a color that's very in now. Fabulous. Fabulous. I mean, that's when you got like your hair done. You would go to the salon, get your hair done, and that it was done for the week. That was it. You didn't wash it, you didn't touch it. You left it alone. Maybe you sprinkled a little dry shampoo and you kept that beehive in place. I mean, I've seen pictures of like my mom with a beehive. I'm like, how? That wasn't a wig. That was like your real hair. And she's like, yeah, just a lot of hairspray and stuff. I'm like, I mean, a lot of women did wear wigs or like put in little pieces, but. Hold on. Can't see the bottom of this. Because on the chat, the emojis get in the way. Katerina says, don't worry about how you should draw it. Just draw it the way you see it. Tim Burton. Is that an actual Tim Burton quote? Never heard that before. Interesting. You just have to make it up sometimes. All right. I'm gonna go 8 minutes on this because this is like a whole scene. I would just put it off over here. Sorry if you can't see it. I try to make the reference photos big enough so that if you're drawing along, you can see it well. I need it for my eyes. I know. This I used the heck out of yesterday. I mean, this is some wonky perspective. Is this what's called forced perspective? I wasn't a proper art student. It's like wonky. It gives real Alice in Wonderland vibes to it to me. Because the checkered floor and everything's all wobbly and somebody ate some cookies. They were making this. They're like, whoa. Got this one way in the front, in the foreground. There's there's a lot to take in here. Oh, wait. Before I do that. Oh no, I'm out of wax paper. I have a little envelope back here that I started storing wax paper in. Because when I was out at a coffee shop the other day drawing with my Neo colors, it came in very handy. Let me go grab that real quick. Real quick. BRB. Gotta have your wax paper on hand. Always need it. You never know when you might need to, put it between some pages. Alright, so with that, and then we've got another one. I'd love to see someone like Char do this. It'd be like that Char would be able to handle this, I bet, like with no problem. It'd be like shapes and colors, color and shape, whatever, it's fine, it's no big deal. Where we think, people like me think too deeply about it. Oh gosh. I knew this was gonna be a challenge. Much. Okay, so we've got like a door here. Oh my goodness. Another door here. Am I even gonna get to Adam and Barbara at this point? Oh my God. I think I'm overdoing it. I wish you could remove the heart over the chat. Yes, that's my problem. It always covers like one important word and I'm just like, stupid thing. It's very annoying. I don't really understand, like, I don't know. Like, why do we need it there? Is it really helping me out? When I had to put timestamps in one of the replays. When I put the replay up, or at least the public one, I try to put timestamps in because I know there's a lot of chit chat and that can get really boring for the replay to watch. So I put timestamps in for that purpose. But I know that when I was drawing, one of the times it was like really shaking. I'm like, oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare to watch. Oh, these checkers. Shapes and colors. Shapes and colors. Oh my God. Am I gonna have to like just abandon this? It up at this point because I know that I can't get it exact, so I'm not gonna stare too much at the reference here. Get some ideas, some suggestions, and we'll just take it from there. Oh well, it's done now. Screwed myself. I think it's about as wonky as I'm gonna be able to get it. Okay, we'll just throw in an extra one here because it looks a little off. Adam, Barbara, are we even gonna get to you? I don't know. I don't know, baby dolls. Don't know about that. I feel like this is like a half-hour drawing session. This requires much more effort. I know I don't have to put a lot of effort in, but I just felt it with this one. Alright, what I need is well, the problem is when I did a water brush the other day with this, with some markers, it ended up bleeding through to the other side there, and that was just the Tombow markers, and I added a little bit of water and it bled through, and now I'm like nervous about adding water to stuff, but I can do it. I can try it for this just to see, because otherwise it'll take forever to get this color in. Adam and Barbara, let's see if we can add you in. Can we do it? I almost said, can we fix it? Yes, we can, which is a Bob the Builder bit for parents who have children who might have been at the age when Bob the Builder was on. I don't even think Bob the Builder is on anymore. I feel like they change kids shows so quickly now. Like when we were all growing up, well, some of us, I know some people here are much younger than me, but when I was growing up, it's like you had a handful of shows and that's what you got. They didn't like come up with new shows every 6 months or every 2 years like they do now. It feels like they just cycle through stuff so quickly. I mean, Blue's Clues is still around, right? Maybe it's not. I'm not in the know because my kids are old enough that they're not watching that stuff anymore. And but they cycle through stuff much faster than they used to. It was different back in my day. Here's the door. Here's the door. Adam and Barbara, can we fit you in here? Gotta go. And of course you'd be right here. So we're gonna have to put you off to the side of the seam. Adam, Barbara's hair. Just believe that that's Barbara's hair, okay? Just trust me, it's Barbara's hair. I don't want to hear any questions. All right, Adam. He's got his little checkered shirt, pants. Look at them. I think it's this way. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, sure. She's got her little dress on. It's mostly a light color, so we'll do that. There's her gams. Look at them gams. And then we've got the custodian over here. He is not in the correct proportions. He's got a mop. I should just abandon him. Let's just make him a silhouette, because this is not working. I'm just gonna have to walk away from that part. The checker floor keeps going. This is getting messier and messier. I'm gonna walk away from this one. This, I'm gonna have to just let go. Perfectionism just has no place here. Sorry for the loud wax paper ripping. Sorry, I've been concentrating so hard on this. I have missed what everybody's saying. Well, that's not the right size, but that'll do for now. Katarina said, oh, what? Wait, whoa. Katarina said, you are your own worst critic. People tell me that I am talented, and I'm just like, nah, but thank you, LOL. I think you do an incredible job. Well, thanks so much. Melissa said, I was just brushing my teeth in the bathroom and saw Big Daddy Longlegs through the mirror behind me. Oh, yikes. Daddy Longlegs do not freak me out like other spiders, because they're slow and they're kind of derpy. I will actually pick them up and take them outside. For someone who's terrified of spiders. My daughter told me that technically they're not spiders. I still don't believe this. I still believe they're spiders. She said they're whatever. Melissa said, Deb, that looks great. Well, thanks so much. You're going for a walk. Cool. Oh, I'm sure we'll still be going. Are you kidding me? Oh, you'll keep the stream on for the watch hours for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I need all the watch hours I can get. Zan is here. Hey, joining late, and I'll catch up later. Cool, cool, cool. You got your snails here? Katerina said, my sister is into Cocomelon and Blue's Clues. I grew up on the puzzle place. See, I don't even know Cocomelon. I hear about it. I also hear about Bluey, which is not Blue's Clues, which when people would say Bluey, I thought like it was like a new nickname for Blue's Clues. I'm like, I'm out of the loop. I grew up on the puzzle place. I don't know the puzzle place. Between the Lines, yes, that's been around for a while, Between the Lines. Times have changed for sure. I just feel like they cycle through stuff so quickly. It's like one show's on, and it's like if it doesn't perform well in the first year, they just pull it. Like they don't give it a chance. So it's like, I would not want to be working for Disney or Nickelodeon. I feel like the pressure's on. If it doesn't do well immediately, you're done. Jesco said, my house was built in 1920 and some of the hallways actually look like that. But do they feel like that? You know, where you're like, oh. I've been in some old homes. I've rented a few old places and you're like, oh, whoa. Like, don't put a marble on this floor. You'll never find it. It's just gonna roll away somewhere. Don't let the reference hijack your art, said someone. You do you. That reference was kind of hijacking my art. It's a tough one. I was a Zaboomafoo kid myself. Oh, I loved Zaboomafoo. Well, I was too old for it, but not too old at heart for it. I'm Gen X, so I wasn't. Yeah. So my kids were watching it, but that is the cutest show. Also, I mean, some of the moms were like, the Kratt brothers are not too difficult on the eyes. They're not so hard on the eyes. They're cutie patooties who like animals and entertain my children. You know, it doesn't take much to make us happy. Katerina says, yes, I was born in 97. Zaboomafoo was the best. Really cute show. Really cute show. Hi, Elise. Jumping out for a tiny bit while driving around the middle of nowhere, California. Oh my gosh. Are you on vacay or is this a business trip? I was gonna say, are you at work? Are you sneaking in? We've had a few Elise sneak-ins where she like pops in. She's like, shh, I'm not supposed to be here. All slick. Work trip. Well, I hope that there's some fun in it too. I hope you have a good time, even if it's the middle of nowhere. How about this guy? I know it's dark, so I lightened it up as best I could. You know this guy? You want a cigarette? I'm trying to cut back myself. He's something else. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna go brush pen with this because it's so dark and there's gonna be a lot of details. If I can open it. I was like really scared for a second I was gonna open it and the ink was gonna be all over. Would have been bad news bears. All right. Let's go 5 minutes. I think it's doable. That like frizz fried hair at the top. Love it. This puppet was like so cool. I think they must have had, I think they had a guy's head in there because the mouth movement, like everything was so well done. Or, because, well, I mean, like the eyes seemed, well, maybe not. Maybe not. It's really well done. It's a remarkable puppetry. But it's, yeah. The concept for this is just so funny. It's like this is when it was started, like, I feel like it was starting to become extremely pushed down everyone's throat, like how bad smoking is. Because, you know, it just wasn't years and years ago. In fact, my great aunt had a doctor who had prescribed her, because she was just like a nervous person, had prescribed her to smoke cigarettes. Like, you should smoke, you should take up smoking. And boy, did she. Like, several packs a day. So, yeah. Smoke, but didn't turn out right. It's got those crispy, crunchy hands. I can say that's one habit I never picked up, LOL. Well, good. It's not a good one. I used to smoke when I was a teenager. It was more like something to do. I was never really addicted, but I will say I still, and I quit a long time ago, but I still get cravings every once in a while. And I was not like some heavy, it's more of like, I you know, like if it's nice weather, I'd be like, it'd be nice to just sit out and smoke a cigarette. Like that thought occurs to me, I'm like, I haven't smoked in decades. And like I said, wasn't a heavy smoker, so. Everything just goes black at the bottom here, but so he's just basically a skeleton with some charred skin on it. It really is disturbing. But yeah, I feel like in the 80s it was really pushed that it's like, yeah, this is not good for you kids. On some of these things. Dark down here. Got the pack of cigarettes. Those Marlboros. Those aren't even Marlboro. Those are full strength Marlboros. If you know, you know. creepy crusty finger hanging over the edge here. All right, we will fill in some stuff here with the Neo colors because I'll just stop that. Because otherwise I'm going to be using up a lot of ink. I'm not interested in doing that. The waiting room characters are just so cool and so unique. Someone had pointed out at the last Beetlejuice live stream that we did, that one of the characters has been bit by a rattlesnake and he's in a sleeping bag, like he got bit by a rattlesnake and died on a camping trip kind of situation. And I was like, I think I had noticed that once, but forgot about it. It's like there's just so many details that you forget about. And so it's detail heavy. That's why I feel like, that's part of the reason I feel like I gotta watch the new one again. But I also have the mixed feelings. Because my standards are too high. Too damn high for this. I should do orange. I feel like the eye, can't really see it. It's like a bloodshot eye. Yeah, it's kind of a tough face to get there, but well, it's about the best we're gonna do. About the best I can do. I'll throw in some red for the mark. Okay, good. Didn't break. It's a Neo color. I was like, no! No! In slow motion. Oh! Remember that time Sophie broke all her Neo colors in half to take on her trip and then didn't really use them at all? I say this like everyone's gonna know what I'm talking about. Katerina had to leave for a bit, but I'll keep this playing. Well, thanks so much. My dad used to say he smoked menthol cigarettes when he had a cold, claimed they were medicinal. Zan. It's the menthol. It's good for your throat. Although, I believe it's medicinal to smoke. Well, some people say a lot of different things. Not crack, but is it mullein? It's some kind of an herb. It does not get you high, but it's something that's supposed to actually help, like it was an herbal remedy for like people, I think, with asthma and stuff. So it actually did help, from what I remember. I probably saw it on Outlander. I believe that's where I saw it because, you know, she was a nurse. Nursing people back to health. All right. Oh wait, we did her. The wedding officiator. The wedding I was gonna say the aficionado. Officiator. That's what this is. Let's go 5 minutes. Let's see if I can push it. Can I push it and do it? Here we go, back with blue. My cyanide death fingernails. We're really gonna have them. Ooh, I get to use this cool green. We already got a lot of green back here, but we'll just add to it. 'Cause why not, baby? I can only imagine how amazing Zans are gonna look. if you're drawing along, Zan. By the way, Zan had a birthday recently, so everyone wish Zan a happy belated birthday. Do you, Beetlejuice, take this woman, actually child bride, just go like that. Now that we've kind of sort of locked him in, let's draw him. Let's see what we can do here. He's just a big, lumpy, weird skeleton head. I liked this puppet guy too. He was pretty cool. These giant eye sockets. Super dark blue on those. Weird nose. He basically looks like when Adam and Barbara were being kind of like having all the juice sucked out of them. That sounded disgusting. They're getting all dried out and shriveled up. That's what he looks like. And this is another one. Did I say that already? That I lightened this up like tremendously so that it would be easier to see, because it's just such a dark scene and a dark photo, so it was kind of hard to see all the details. Favorite part about the scene, which I would have put in as a reference photo, is when they're trying to say Beetlejuice to stop the wedding, and Adam's teeth pop out and start chasing Beetlejuice around. Even my husband was laughing at that when we watched it more recently. Just make little skeleton hands. That is the best I can do with that. And we got 30 seconds. Fill this in with some blue. I'll probably have to just call it. There's the book. I'm just gonna leave it. It is a hot mess, but gotta get through these. I'll do this over here so you don't get as much. Of extras later to put in my little envelope. Get another one ready for the next page. This is cutting wax paper ASMR. gonna be the crispiest, crunchiest sketchbook. It's very, very, very crispy, crunchy. Whoops. Whoops. Gotta get that in there. Gotta get that in there. Or else those are gonna get smooshed up. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me. What did you use for the backgrounds? I used just kind of a mix of stuff. I had tempera paint from the dollar store, a couple tubes of that, plus a little bit of gouache and watercolor, maybe some ink. Just mixed them all around. That's all. That dude always creeped me out, but he seemed harmless at the same time. Yes. Yeah, he's like very creepy looking, but totally harmless. Yeah, he's just kind of neutral. He looks intimidating. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern that got left on the porch through winter. He does, Sam. Very, very dried squid. A shrunken apple head kind of situation. Shrunken pumpkin head. Katarina said, pop back in randomly to say something before I forgot. I don't know if the scene explaining what happened to Charles is part of your mixed feelings. No. I think I know what you're talking about. In the new movie. I understand why they didn't bring that person back. If you know, you know. The actor is not a good guy. Love the character in the original movie and everything, but yeah, I don't wanna ruin anybody's childhood, but he's not a good guy. Absolutely not. He also played the the name escapes me, but in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he was the principal. But the style it is done in, like Delia's sculptures, and she's the one telling the story. The style is like Delia's sculptures, and she's the one telling the story. Howard the Duck too. What? I'm guessing you're talking about like Howard the Duck is creepy looking, but harmless. I'm not sure. I probably got that wrong. I'm gonna put, oh, why is this ink not showing up? Hold on a minute. This one's missing. Here we go. This is another one I had to brighten up a lot because very, very dark photo. So if you can see how like pixelated it's looking in the background. The scene telling the story is like Delia's art. Jeffrey was in Howard the Duck too. Oh, I didn't know he was in Howard the Duck. I didn't know that. I saw the Howard the Duck bits and pieces. Like, I don't even remember seeing the entire movie, and I only saw it as a kid because it was on cable. And being like, this is weird. I didn't realize he was in that. He was in a lot of 80s movies. Yeah. But, yep. All right. So this is when, excuse me, when Beetlejuice is, this is, I think, right, yeah, this is right after the dinner scene. The day, daylight come and me won't. Let's see, I'm trying to look. After this, there are 3 more. So I probably have enough here. All right, okay. 5 minutes? Let's go 5 minutes. Let's do it. But first, coffee. Okay. Here we go. I knew I was going to be using a lot of blue today. Not that I have to, but yeah. I think I'm going to go brush pen again. I will say it's a real workout using those Neo colors. As much as I have done, yeah, the Katie Moody stuff, I was doing all this in Neo colors, and really, I have one more to go. Really like, heaving and hoeing. Heaving and hoeing? Giving it the old heave-ho. So I was just really going at it. We come for your dog, Chuck. That's what he says here. I don't consider myself like a person who enjoys horror movies. I've never really been into slasher films, Friday the 13th or any of that stuff. It was just never my jam. But I do love like a scary movie as long as it's like a psychological thriller kind of thing. Like that I find way more appealing than slasher movie. But I just, you know, so even this, like, I don't know that I would have watched it as an adult. Like, this probably wouldn't have interested me, but I just, it's so goofy, this whole movie. But, I was just gonna say, like, the artistry and everything, and, like, in the horror genre, it's really impressive and amazing. Even for someone who might not like creepy stuff. You gotta appreciate the detail that these artists, you know, put into all, like for this, like all the puppets, all the models that they're made, everything. It's just so detail oriented and incredible. And then I'm also not like a comic book reader or anything, but like I never read comic books or anything, but I always really enjoyed the artwork because it's so, everything is so beautifully like sharp, these sharp contrasts, and it's just like the shadows, the light, it's really cool. This mouth is really big. A lot of sharp teeth. I'm gonna be making my own way around this one. Got your giant little chin. Got her little baby chin. You know, it used to creep me out, speaking of sculptures and all that stuff in the movie, was Delia's sculptures. Well, they're supposed to be creepy and weird, but when they come out of like that, like whatever that is, it's like a glass enclosed sunroom with sand in it, and like they start creeping and crawling out. For some reason, I always found that so unsettling as a kid. That and the shrimp when they came to attack, and they like grab their faces and pull them down. I'm like, oh. Not now. Now I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna add a little bit to this. do that yet. Well, you can't even see that on there. Let's go with some lime green. Do I dare add some shading? I'm gonna dare. I'm gonna dare and do it. Will it ruin it? First of all, it's not that amazing to begin with, so it'll be okay. I will have to share my updated Beetlejuice drawing because, oh my gosh. So the last time we did the live stream, my art suffered severely in the beginning because of all the chaos that happened, because the live stream crashed and then I had to like set up a new one. It was a whole thing, but in the end it was fine. But because of that, my art suffered greatly. The first like 4 or 5 drawings, I'd say. I mean, it's not like I did the worst job in the world. It's just that I was off my game. So I redrew Beetlejuice. So let me find. So that was 2 weeks ago. That was the beginning here. So my Beetlejuice, I'm like, okay, not my greatest. It wasn't my best, and I think I gave myself like 5 minutes or something. I don't remember. I blocked it out, but I think I gave myself about 5 minutes to do that. But the angle of his face, like, the first few drawings really suffered. But then I went back. Oh, we did a recent Weirdo Drawing Club live stream where my patrons picked out the photos for me, and they were crazy and they were insane. It was quite a ride. Oh, here we go. So that's my redo. So I spent 30 minutes on that. I did not spend 5 minutes. So from here to here, much better. Did I film it? No. You're just gonna have to believe me. Jessica said, I always liked the weird ones like the Gremlins and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I've never watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space because that looks, oh my gosh, absolute nightmare fuel. I don't think I can deal with it. Like oh no. Gremlins I watched more than once as a small child, and I was gonna say I want my money back, but I want that part of my childhood back. I'd like to delete that. It's awful. I know people love it, but I'm like, no, I don't like it. I used to think I liked it as a kid because I saw it so many times, like with my friends and everything, but I'm like, it's awful. And I know that's a hot take, but those are my feelings. It's terrible, like it shouldn't be for kids. Let's put it that way is what I mean. If you like horror movies, cool, but I think, yeah. Oh, hi Sherry. Oops, forgot this was a morning live stream. Yes, I try to do like every other one, morning and night, because I know nighttime does not work for a lot of folks, including me. It's not my favorite. Wait, that can stay. Doing this? No, wait, what am I doing? Oh, we're up here. I'm like, what am I clicking off of? Okay, we got 3 more to go. Aw, there's my boy Otho. Love Otho. Otho's fantastic. If you don't know, this is when Otho's trying to escape snake version of Beetlejuice, and he jumps on him like, you're not going anywhere. And then he goes and shoots the, sophisticated black suit and red tie that he had on. Shoots it off him, and Otho's left wearing a light blue, baby blue polyester leisure suit and shiny white, I think they're platform shoes, and like a big wide tie, like ultra 70s. And he's just, oh, so mortified. And then he's like, ah, and he runs out because like that's his worst fear, I think. Being out of style, because he's like very in style, sophisticated. a jack of all trades, master of none, but, you know, he dabbles in the paranormal and chemistry and fashion design and interior design. Did you see the new Beautifu's? Did you see the new Take 4. Sherry asked, did you see the new Beetlejuice movie? Was it good? Yes, I saw the new Beetlejuice movie. It was good. It was very different than the first one, so my feelings are still mixed about it. But I still liked it. There was wonderful, amazing parts, but I feel like I have to watch it again. And the reason why was it was a very different rhythm. Like, I was expecting it to be the flow of it and the storytelling to be very much like the original. Plus, it was Tim Burton and everything. It was different. It was different. It was done differently. If that helps, without spoiling anything. But it was still quite enjoyable. I'm gonna go 5 minutes on this. We're gonna see how we do. See how we do. We got the perfect color for this. There's baby blue suit. Just, oh, not a 70s polyester leisure suit. Just horrifying. You'd be caught dead in that. I just love Otho. He's such a snob and like, he's just such a great character. Really good writing. I don't know if the actor is still with us. I don't know if that's why we didn't get an appearance from him, but I mean, some of the people that were in the movie are no longer with us. Kristen had found a beautiful photo. I think it was Kristen, right? Of the actress who played Juno, and it was like in her Hollywood heyday, and she's just absolutely stunning. And in the movie, she reminded me like a lot of my grandmother, not just because of heavy smoking, but like just that real no-nonsense attitude. She's a really good actress. I mean, like, you could tell like this was not her first rodeo. I didn't know, you know, any films she had been in before, but just, you know, you can tell like she just a real pro. But yeah, she found this beautiful photo and had put it in the Discord because I was like, I wonder what, you know, she looked like when she was younger. Because I'm like, I can tell she's, you know, really beautiful. And I know someone might say she's old, how cute. I'm like, no, I can tell she has these like really poppin' eyes and, you know. But smoking will definitely, yeah, it wrinkles you up real fast. I'm gonna go with bell bombs or not. They're definitely not tailored for him. They didn't tailor these. They're very baggy on the bottom. Oh no, it's a bigger collar than that. What am I doing? This is the 70s, Dad. Much bigger collar. We need to sharpen this. Go grab that over here. Zan, how do you like your Stabilos if you're still over here? If you're still around, Zan got a 3-pack of Stabilos. They're really magical pencils. They are really something. Okay, his face is, he's looking down. Drawing his facial expression. We're gonna get the shoe in. I'm gonna say that they're platforms. I don't think they are, but oh, that's not a platform. But we're gonna put them off to the side. We're gonna make them platforms. As well as I can make them platforms. Okay. Maybe we should do because the spotlight is on him, do that little vignette around him. Not so fast, round boy, he says, before he puts him in a polyester suit. I'm not gonna draw the rest of it. Okay. Wax paper ready. Alright. Jessica said he passed away in 2010, I think. Oh. That makes me sad. Yes, I had no idea she was an actress for so long, said Kristen, regarding the actress who played Juno. Yeah, it's one of those people I always meant to look up because it's like when you see her in the movie, she's so good. Like you believe that this woman is like a caseworker for the dead. Like she's just so bossy and annoyed and like, I don't have time for your stupid questions and all your shit. You know, it's like she's so good. That I was like, this woman has definitely, like, she's a professional. This is not someone they pulled off the street. Oh, hi, Oramora. So Sarah says, I forgot that Beetlejuice is today. It's today. There's always a replay, too. Sherry said, Otho Glenn Shaddix died September 7th, 2010. Oh, he fell in his kitchen, hit his head, and had mobility issues after a broken ankle. Oh, that makes me so sad. Well, we know that Otho and Juno are somewhere in the afterlife having a good old time. I hope that they're smoking and not that they're smoking. They're having a real party and judging all the newcomers. I don't know. He's such a good character, and I never saw him in anything else, but yes, Kristen, they're both being fabulous together. I mean, just like, I can only imagine. There's a really cute picture that I almost put in here, and it's like definitely a behind the scenes photo, and it's it would be Glenn Shaddix, who played Otho, Catherine O'Hara, and Winona Ryder, and they're all just like together, like cheesy smiling next to each other. It's a really cute photo that I saw on Pinterest that I almost put in, but I didn't bother because I was like, well, it's not from the movie. That's more behind the scenes stuff, but it's cute. And I was like, oh, I'm like, I bet you that was such a fun set. I mean, I can only imagine what a fun time it would be on a set like that. All right, classic shrunken head. They really went to town, I will say, on the new movie with the shrunken head dudes. They really went to town. There's a whole army of them. I mean, you see it in the trailer, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything. I don't know if army is the correct word, but. All right, I say 5 minutes for this. Such a bummer, that news. Why do the good ones have to go? I know. It's just part of life. I know it's just part of life, but you know, just get really bummed out by that kind of stuff. Everything's a bummer already these days sometimes. It's not true. Not everything's a bummer. Just sometimes you're like, why do the good ones have to go? Why does this stuff have to happen? And then stupid people doing stupid stuff are thriving and living their best lives. Jerks. This guy was, I take it on safari. And effed around and found out with, I don't know if that's how he died or if the guy next to him with all the painted face, if he sprinkled the stuff on him in the afterlife. I just always assumed this was like a guy in a safari that probably got killed by like a lion or something because he has no, he has a head, but I'm like, maybe it got shrunken down in the afterlife. I don't know. I didn't research. I never thought about it that much, and I know it's not that deep, but you know, these are the things I wonder about. So he's got his hat. He's got his handbook for the recently deceased. It's very hard to draw fingers that are coming towards you, I find. Got the handbook there, because he remembered his handbook. 2.5 minutes left. Can I get it all done? Is it possible? By the way, thanks for hanging out with me today. If I didn't say it already. It's very kind of you to do so. You didn't have to, but you did, and I appreciate it. He's hanging onto his hat. Well, this would be a J. Peterman catalog story for the ages. Marcy, who's in my Patreon, also just like an art friend, and in the Discord, and we've been like really interested in the whole J. Peterman catalog. If you're a Seinfeld fan, you will be familiar with what we're talking about. It sounds like it's just a character from Seinfeld, the way that they portrayed him in the show, but J. Peterman is real deal with Bill McNeil stuff. Like, well, maybe not J. Peterman, but the J. Peterman catalog is a real thing. And she got her hands on one. She ordered one on eBay. And it's pretty amazing. The stories are off the chain. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh boy. Teeny tiny head. For once, I don't have to worry about proportions being right because we're all good here. Let's see, I should probably do the eyes first. Wait, you know what we're gonna need? I think we're gonna need Sharpie pen for this. Oh, you can't even see because the stars that are over here. Oh no. Oops, some blue on here. what my ponytails look like when I do them. I have 3 hairs on my head. Hold on, I've got more work to do. You hold on a minute. It's very important. And he's got like this situation. And then we're gonna have to color in. It's kind of gray, the skin, but this will work. I'm going to color this in a little bit. I can't really see it all that well. My stomach is growling like crazy right now. I've got one more. We've got one more to go. Just want to outline this real quick because I can't really see what's going on. It's all lost in the sauce with this background painting. All right, so then we've got one more. Yep, still going, Melissa. How was your walk? This a little bigger. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Shake your body down. Shake, Señora. Shake it all the time. Work, Señora. I'll stop. I forgot to look up how old Winona Ryder was in this, but I'm guessing she was probably about 16 or so. This is not the greatest drawing of Winona Ryder, that's for sure, but that's okay. I just idolized her so much growing up, thinking like, oh, she's the coolest. Didn't everyone back then? She was just super cute, wore the cool clothes, super pretty. Was in all the cool movies. Looks like she's flipping someone off there, but that's not what's happening, I assure you. Oh, I didn't even set the timer. Sorry. Sorry. Give myself 2 more minutes. And I loved that, like, when she was in the all-girls school, she still adds her own little, like, spin to the uniform here. Adding that, like, black petticoat. Like, what's it called? To her plaid pleated skirt. It's a look. Well, we're about to find out, folks. Seconds left. 30 seconds. Well, we should add a collar to this so that we know. She's not topless under that sweater. That's my stuff. Did anyone draw along with me? And if you did, would you care to share? If so, I will put, because I forgot to do that before, I will put a link. Oops, not Spotify. That's not what I want. I'm gonna get an invite link for you. It will expire 12 hours from now. So, if you're not a part of the Discord, this will be the link that you want to Control V. Okay, stop scrolling past it. Nope, that didn't work. Try it again. There we go. If you are not a part of the Discord, you can use that to grant you temporary access. If you would like to become a permanent member of the Discord, just join the Patreon. You can even join at a free level and have access to it. So let me see if I can get my live stream links here. I'm gonna put a link to Patreon if you are interested in checking that out. Hi Beth! I couldn't draw today, but I'm working, but I've had you on in the background. Oh, well, I'm glad to have kept you company. Did you get your, I take it you got all your kiln stuff fixed, right? Oh, did it work? Yes, it did. Beth is an amazing ceramicist. She's been making really cute, well, when I saw the cute little Halloween stuff. So cute. So cute. Yes, it's working now. All right, cool. So I don't know if anyone, if you do join, you can put it in the Show Your Work channel. Okay, so let me get that going. Let me get this up. Okay. Oh, all right. So we have Sarah joined and was able to get a couple in. Aw, your shrunken head guy's so cute. He's precious. So cute. And nice job on Lydia. I like that you used the blue for the plaid and skirt. Very nice. Very nice. Kristen said, Beth, your last name, is your last name pronounced like maker? Because that's amazing. Macri, actually. Right? I always wonder, I'm like, did I say it right? I always say Beth Macri in my head. You know when you read something but you've never heard it being said. I think Sarah's the only one that drew with me today, unless there's anybody else. If so, pop it in there. Hi, Nancy. Hi. Not maker and correct, Debbie. Okay. I said it wrong in my head, said Nancy. See, Nancy didn't know either. Hi, Nancy. So nice to have you here. So, Beth Macri. Not maker, but if it was maker, that would be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. Or if her name was Potter, even though you're not like, well, I guess I always get confused. Like, what's Potter? Ceramics? Because ceramics is not the last name, but I'm like Potter. Or if your last name was Clay. If your last name was Tiny Houses, because she makes lots of little tiny houses. And she sells out of everything immediately. The second like you go to buy something, it's gone. Gone. Just totally gone. Hi ladies, says Nancy, and she's laughing. But Beth, you do sell out immediately. Immediately. But anyway, this was a lot of fun. This was a good time. Here, I'll flip back through. For anyone that wants to see what I did, a lot of these are messy, scrappy stuff. I don't go for perfection here, obviously. These guys, this one, boy, did he become a mess. That's one I want to probably rework later. I'll probably revisit him in my spare time. We've got Beetlejuice Snake, we got Otho in his 70s leisure suit, Shrunken Head Boy, and Lydia at the end. And then I will try to remember, because I always forget to post my own stuff in the Show Your Work thing, because I'm like, it's already been, like, I'm like, everyone already saw it. I don't know if anyone cares if they see my stuff or not. But I always figure it's nice to have something there. I'm gonna do this over here. I hope that doesn't like kill anybody's ears when I've been ripping this. Because that would be very noisy. That would be super loud. Oh wait, Zan got some stuff in. Let me check that real quick. Zan just popped it. Only got 2 at the end so far. Got into the studio a little late. Fun time during my morning routine though. Well, thanks for joining anyway. Even though these are like the lightest initial sketches, they're incredible. Because if you don't know Zan, honey, she goes all out. It will be like an oil, it looks like an oil painting at the end when she's done with something. This is like a really incredible sketch. Like, you just know it's gonna be good. Amazing. Perfect. You got the stair in the background too. You did, like, I'm just looking at her feet, like I was struggling with that for a minute. Of course you did a great job on it. Of course you did. Nancy said, that's wonderful. I wish I had that. Shrunken Head Boy is funny. Beth, how you doing? Ooh, love that one. We got live reactions from Nancy in the chat. Live reactions for everything. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Hang on. Hang on. I didn't even like put a reaction here. Gotta do some heart eyes. We're gonna give this some heart eyes. Heck yeah. Very nice. Thank you for drawing with me. And if you were just hanging out, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you keeping me company and watching, because honestly, watching a video commenting, all that kind of stuff, super duper duper helps out my channel. So it's much appreciated. Beth is saying nice, very nice, Zan, and hey, Nancy. So next live stream I'm doing is actually in 2 days. I'm gonna do a co-create live stream on Friday, same time, 11 a.m. And that's just like a loosey-goosey hangout. It's just a chill hangout sesh. These, oops, the thing is cutting it off. I can't read it. Oh, these are the stupid Kohinoor Magic Ha tricolor pencils. What a waste of money. I'm gonna give these things away. Oh, is it like 3 colors, like in the pencil pigment, whatever it's called, the pencil, you know, the lead, the graphite, whatever it is. Nancy said I missed it. Missed what? Missed. Talking about missing this? Because there will be a replay as soon as this is over. You refresh it a couple times, it'll be a replay. Oh, and if you ever are looking for a replay on my channel, I have playlists of everything like sketchbook tours, vlogs, all that kind of stuff. And I have a playlist called Livestream Replays, so you can watch, you can find them without having to go to the live tab. I figure it might be easier for people. Yes, 3 colors. They call it braided, which means basically no color works. Oh, that's annoying. I hope they weren't too much. And those are, okay, Ellie, Lazy Redhead, had done a whole thing on the Kohinoor pencils, like the history and like all this stuff, but she was just using like the regular pencils. I don't think she used any that had color in it, and she was pretty impressed with them. So that stinks. They're not doing anything good for their reputation then. So at least for these, Zan, I saw those. Yeah. I had no idea that they had any kind of colors, but Nancy, you want them? Says Zan. Nancy, would you like them? Because otherwise, Zan's about to chuck them out the window. Dudley's gonna have a new chew toy. No. That probably isn't good for a doll. Well, anyway, the next live stream will be on Friday. All it's gonna be is just me casually making art. And if you wanna hang out, make art at the same time with me, work on your own thing, or just hang out in the chat, cool beans, I would love to have you. Nancy says, no thanks, but thanks. No thank you, but thank you. Zan says, LOL, poor Duds has only 2 teeth. Oh, he and Ralph, my Ralphie boy, my half-toothless cat, would get along so well. They couldn't hurt each other too much. And then Zan says, Nancy, okay. Nancy says, I'm a chatterbox. Oh, me too. Hello. Have we met? Yes. Anyway, I will see you Friday if you're around Friday morning, and if not, you can catch the replay, and feel free to binge watch some videos if you're around. It helps out my channel a lot, and I appreciate it. And then if you want to check out Halloween stuff or stickers, I showed you all this stuff at the very beginning, all the Halloween-ish goodies and my Beetlejuice stickers that I've got here. I painted those last year in watercolor and gouache while I told a true ghost story. I'll probably have to link that at the end of this video when I do editing. All right, thanks so much, and I will see you next time. Maybe Friday if you're around. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. This is the part where I awkwardly wave until the stream ends. Let's see. Is it still going? It's still going? I put stop streaming. Stop streaming. Okay, here we go again. stopping for real this